What's up, guys? Welcome back to ManCave Collectible Reviews, coming at you this week with another toy hunt. And today we're starting off at Needless Toys and Collectibles in Lincolnton, North Carolina, one of my favorite spots on earth. Fantastic toy shop. If you're ever in Lincolnton or you live in the area, it's one you want to check out. But I want to tell you something that's very important. They have Sergeant Slaughter coming very soon, I believe the end of this month, to do an in-store signing. So I'm going to put a graphic up here. I'm going to post it out on Instagram as well. You want to show up for this. This is going to be awesome. Sergeant Slaughter here at Needless Toys and Collectibles. You're going to get to sign your figures, comic books, whatever you want him to sign. I'm sure he'll have pictures and different things himself. So if you're a big fan of that, G.I. Joe stuff, here you go right here. How cool would it be to have him sign his vehicle? You know, I mean, just the options are endless, but it's going to be really cool. So anyways, let's get right to it. We're going to check out the store, see what they got on the shelves. If you see anything you like, give Tracy a call. I'll put his contact information down in the description. They'll ship it to you. They've done that many times. They work with a lot of my subs and supporters of the channel, so it's something they're very familiar with. So yeah, let's get right to it. Let's see what they got on the shelves. All right, guys, we're going to start back here in the Super 7 world here.
I mean, I play it 4 or 5 times a day.
Got a Quicksilver, Steel Heart.
You better be coming back. Okay. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, if it wasn't personalized, I'd be all right.
Some NECA down here. Lots of cool NECA, and pretty much all this stuff, guys, is pretty much retail price. So you can hit these guys up if you're in need, and they'll actually ship things out for you.
So basically what happened, like my friend who works with companies does all the autograph stuff.
Man, they got a lot of good stuff in from last time we were in here. Got all the TMNT stuff. Let's see, you can see like 45 there on Rocksteady, 45 on RAF. So I mean, it's it's what you're gonna pay retail, pretty much. I still got to get my Leatherhead out at some point. Tons of Hot Wheels down here. This is kind of the start of their Funko Pop wall. We got 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. These are running about 12 a piece, I think, for some, up to 15 bucks, depending.
I don't buy baseball unless it's some boys, but I do like watching baseball. You see that one guy, I think he's on the Reds, and he did it's the first player to actually steal second, third, and home, steal 3 bases in this decade, whatever it was. He's like a 21-year-old kid.
We got
he went and stole second.
Plenty of the Brooklyns over here.
And they weren't even paying attention when he stole third.
Got some cool wrestling figures in here. Look at that 2-pack there.
Just amazing to watch. Yes. And he stole it.
AWA ring.
See, buddy.
Got the Harlem Heat down here. And these are some of their more exclusive signed Funko Pops in there.
Oh, if you notice, he changed the store around. I mean, there's still some.
Alright, guys, these are the G.I. Joes here.
Over here on this side. We're getting ready for 4th quarter.
Got all the bazookas. So if you need any of the older ones that maybe aren't in stores anymore, they'll have them here. And as I said, they're going to basically have them at pretty much that retail price there. So lots of loose Joes here. We won't go through all of those. We'll just kind of scroll through.
We can fill sort of bags. They were supposed to see it.
More G.I. Joes. And then we got an entire Indiana Jones setup over here. Well, I guess there's a little bit of other stuff in here with some Spawn and everything. But yeah, lots of Indiana Jones. Some of that looks to be, I don't know what we call, would you call this vintage? What is this here? Let's see. This is from 2008. So yeah, I'm saying not vintage yet on that, but very cool looking nonetheless. And then coming on down, got some more Marvel Universe figures. DC McFarlane. Some old Marvel Legends in here. Cable, cool looking Cable. That's some of the Galactus Build-A-Figure Wave long shot back there. And coming on around, we got Angela, which we've never seen her out and about in her life yet. There's Angela. Got some Spawn. Got a little anime section going on here. Some Marvel Selects down below. Oh, that's a good Marvel Select right there. That's a good Marvel Select. That's Slimer. That's the taxi driver. And then coming over, lots of vehicles. Check that out. We'll take a closer look at that, but you guys know what that is. That is a flag. Look at that thing. That's ridiculous. More loose G.I. Joes in here, some of the harder to find ones. So if you actually, have certain G.I. Joes you're looking for, Tracy will let you know what he's got. That's cool. The signed Usagi there, remarked on the encapsulation for it. There's a G.I. Joe headquarters in box. Another headquarters in box. Very cool. Then as we make our way over, we got loose Legends.
And I already got like 6 more titles at the house. So that's gonna, I do, so that's gonna kill one.
More Legends.
If I can't come up with that one, can I at least do like a 150, 150? Okay, cool.
Got some Blob, some Strife 5-pack up there.
That's sold. Hey, I was just doing what you
Grey Hulk 2-pack right there. There's a figure I need. I always like that Luke figure.
The commemorative posters that they did, where if you bought this, the proceedings went to the family and everything. So I ordered everything imaginable. You get pretty good today, only $20. Just inside Undertaker. I was like, I needed this one.
Got you some TMNT over here. Here's the Channel 6-pack there. Haven't seen one of those in a toy shop yet. That's pretty cool.
Oh, he's a guy.
And then we got more anime here.
She'd kill me on that one. I would kill myself on that one. She'd kill me, divorce me.
Got some Legions over here, guys. So yeah, if you like the mythics.
I got one.
There's a flocked homage there to MOTU. You can see there's a couple homages to MOTU in here. Some cool Star Trek. Wow, that's cool. Is that maybe Diamond Select or who that is? Got some horses down there. Ghostbusters. Got some of the Krampuses there. some of the big trolls. That's the orange one. I know the glare is kind of tough to see them, but nice troll and orange troll there.
He's regular business card because he has some of their statues. I'm like, man.
Got some Walking Dead. Little the McFarlane. What are those, like 5-inch figures, I guess?
Company starting to do figures, wrestling figures.
Dragon Ball Z.
They just had Series 1
Okay,
come out.
I'm gonna. I think I know about those guys.
Combat
Spots are supposed to
there,
be
King of
distributed.
Fighters, got some Carnage,
It's the same one.
Sage Figure Arts,
Today,
awesome figure.
today they announced a 2-pack.
Got your more Sage Figure Arts, got some of the,
I'm gonna get with him and see if that's the same one. If it's not,
Kingdom.
he might go get that. And I'm like,
I actually have Hail. I think I have this one.
I'm going
But yeah, I've not seen this guy yet. Man, he's huge. That's a big chunk of plastic right there, general thing. It's very cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Mezco, that's brand new. I got coming. Halloween Bishop. Lots of cool stuff for the Punisher. What is that?
look really good. They've come a long way compared to what we used to get in the 80s.
That's awesome. That's a hard Punisher to find right there.
Sounds like you need to sell some stuff, don't
I almost have every single Ultimate Edition figure. I'm missing just a few.
3/4.
Almost got all of those.
Quarter scale.
I'm hoping Friday I can
Predators.
catch the Muhammad Ali on the website. Get that one pre-ordered.
Got some MOTU.
And then the other day in Walmart, he was digging through
Got
the
some
tower.
vintage castles there.
Into the Ruthless Aggression figures, and they had Ruthless Aggression box.
Did they?
They had 2 cases of 2 Undertakers, 2
I'll go ahead and tell you right now. Next year.
Alright guys, so let's look at some vintage awesomeness, by the way. Look at all these.
One thing too.
See all these hanging from the ceiling. All these vehicles hanging from the ceiling, but look at this. You don't see this stuff all the time here, guys.
So I might be able to sell them at a decent price. I can guarantee you.
It's awesome right there. I've always wanted one of those, a vintage one. But look at that. There is the USS flag in all its glory. Just sitting there. Got some stuff. We got some
Christian, come here. Come here.
But the whole line of
little figures back in there. Alright man, and they got wrestlers, so all the way down to there is wrestling. Got a ton of nice wrestling figures here. I'll show you, there's one right here that I'm really interested in. That's this one. I'd love to have that hanging on my wall in the man cave.
She's like, I can't believe that.
Got some of the old Jack's Rockies. Jack's Pacific Rockies. Mike Tyson back in there. Look at this. Thunder Lips. Really cool.
they do a lot with.
Lots of Blues City. Got some. Oh, there's the Ultimate Andre. And you know, guys, they're having Sergeant Slaughter come, which I kind of mentioned in the intro, and we'll have Tracy talk a little bit about it here in just a second. But he is coming here to do a store signing, so if you'd be interested in meeting the sergeant
Their first non-wrestling figure that they're going
getting something signed, it's gonna be happening here very soon
And they have
at Needless Toys and Collectibles. So
stuff that they do.
I'll give you some more information on that here in the video.
I've just started ordering them. I got the
All those
Sabu,
Transformers, got
the
those
NYCC, and the normal one,
Power
and the
Rangers,
Danhausen.
PCS statues.
That was all. There, better. Definitely
Up
helping.
there.
Right now, my biggest one that
That's
I'm looking
loose.
for, the Ultimate
Got some of
Edition.
these over here.
The Walmart
And
exclusive.
then kind of more of your just modern Transformers in package
It's
there.
driving me crazy.
just about missed these. They're kind of sitting up on top of this. That is awesome right there. Animated series collector's case. And right here, animated series Batwing. I actually have this in a box, and it's sealed in box. I really like that, man. $30.
Brock Lesnar teamed with them.
Looks like maybe it's missing a rocket. Maybe.
Take a whole cow and get stakes and break every bit of it down and stuff. Just gotta get the phones now.
All right, let's see here what we got.
There's too many wrestling figures coming out. I go broke. I buy so much I can't. It's hard.
There's some cool stuff in it.
I don't have no money. Do you know how much we spent to buy
Really
a brand
nice.
new grill? $30.
That's not bad.
A full size
Zords
grill.
in there.
They
Some
were
stone
talking
trolls,
Because I work at
stone
Sam's
protectors, I
and
think is what those are called.
the grill display that we had, whoever built it, they kind of like,
You work at Sam's?
Video
Yep.
in here,
You work at Sam's?
video
we
games,
both work at Sam's.
in box.
You probably know one of my other customers.
I work at the gas station one.
Okay. He works in here.
Nice juggy.
I don't know it a lot.
And then they got all kinds of hot toys and
He buys Transformers for me all the time, but he's in Hickory.
Okay, I wouldn't know him then.
I used to work at the Sam's Clothing
there.
guy.
So yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
awesome stuff.
I got fired because I used to work at Walmart. And
All right, guys, so that was Needless Toys and Collectibles. Gotta love those guys. Amazing inventory, lots of good stuff. Retail prices on all your modern stuff. Vintage stuff, obviously, they just follow a very fair market value and sometimes even below. So, and they're willing to work with you, too, on some stuff. So, yeah, if you saw something in that video, reach out to those guys. I'm sure they'd be happy to work with you and even ship it to you if you're not a local guy. So also keep in mind, Sergeant Slaughter, it is July the 29th is when he's coming. It's $60 for his autograph, $100 for a picture autograph combo, which is very fair. I've gotten a lot of autographs from a lot of people. That's a fantastic price. Very fair for a name of that caliber. A guy that's very big from a G.I. Joe standpoint. He's now Valaverse as well. And then he also, wrestling is really where his name began. So, check that out if you're local or if you're in the area able to come to that. That's going to be a really cool day there at Needless. I think they may also be doing some cool stuff in the parking lot there as well. So, it might be a cool day. So we'll certainly be there. So if I'm there and you're there, maybe we'll get to see each other and get to meet. If I haven't met you before, I've met so many of you guys out and about. It's been really cool. Anyways, enough babbling. We're at Walmart. Let's go see what's on the shelves today. All right, guys. So right out of the gate, we got new Turtles, new villains. Right out of the gate, new Turtles. So I might have to pick up a few of these. Look at that right there. Very cool. Yeah, I could actually pick out my my good carded Turtles. There's Bebop. Got a Monopoly game. Got the Talking Turtles. Got the there's the 4-pack right there. That's really cool. I don't think I've seen that yet. So $30 for the 4-pack. They got 2 of them here. So that's really cool. Got some more. I think these are just on skateboards here. Really cheap. Not much articulation on these, but really cool. You can display there. And coming on around, got the dress-up stuff. Got there's the new Turtle van, party wagon, whatever you want to call it. Got Raph on his motorcycle. Got Leo. It's the first time we've seen Leo on his motorcycle there. So very cool. That's awesome to finally see these in person. Alright guys, got our Transformers over here. There's a new one there. Inferno. Predacon Inferno. That's pretty cool. Might be something new we haven't seen yet. Got the movie Rise of the Beast Cheetor there. We've seen Sludge already some. Got the new Legacies Crosscut. Video series Bumblebee. Good. And we got some turtles down here. All the turtles back. Triceratops, which you've already seen. The new Jurassic World here. Some new neck stripe. McFarlane down there. What's this? I don't think we've seen that before. I thought it was Hush right at first. That was the Hush Batman. There's Blue Marvel. Marvel Legends. Nothing new really there. Have we seen him? Maybe. Might have seen him. It was back to this. We haven't seen him in a while. The Batwing down there. Star Wars. I think we've seen most of these. Ando back in there. Ooh, what's that? Point Dread Talon Fighter. Okay, that might be something new. A little bit of AEW here, some more Masters. Got some Star Trek back in there. Nothing new. All the Masters are normals. There's a new Prowl. Animated Universe Prowl. I don't think we've seen him yet. And then coming on around. Got some Power Rangers and G.I. Joe. Oh, these are Dino Thunder. That's a GOG. It's the boxed versions, the boxed figures here. I'm so glad they're going back to Windows. There's a little Boba Fett hanging out. And the Fortnite, Beyblade. The Mario stuff. Looks like it's all the first wave of Mario. There's Luigi hanging out. Let's check and see if NECA's got anything, and we'll grab a few turtles over here and get out. Could head to Target. Speaking of wrestling, here is the all-new wrestling wave here. Bam Bam. Some top picks back there. Queen Zelina. The Chainsaw Charlie. Oh, there's the NWO Nash there. There's Dusty Rhodes. Hey man, I'm good. How are you? What do we got there? King Woods. Oh, there's a new Rock. It's a new Sheamus. There's Brock with his country-looking gear. I don't see any of the Hogans. There's a what's her name? I can't even think of her name there. Shelton Benjamin. But yeah, that Hogan right there. I see him. So, yeah, no Hogans. There's a Farouk. There's a new Rey Mysterio. Alright, let's head on. Alright guys, we're going to hit this quick because there ain't much going on here in the NECA section. You got the Batarang replica down there. But as far as figures, you got Hooper. You got Halloween Kills Michael Myers there, looking pretty good. Got the Wolfman, which we've seen many times. Schwarzenegger, we've seen many of times from Terminator 1. The Gremlins and the Gremlin 2 pack. So that is it for that. Let's head on to Target. Alright guys, going through Target here and just kind of seeing what they got on the shelves. Nothing real new. Got some light up walkie-talkies there from Transformers. A couple McFarlane figs. There's a Wally West blue outfit. I haven't seen that too many times. Kind of empty on the pegs here. We got a bat cycle there and a bat wing. The Zord. Some new Rangers. Some Skeleputties there, which I think we've seen before. More Miguel Diaz. Coming on around. We got video game stuff, but not anything. I'm not gonna hang around in these areas too much. Want to keep it moving. We do got some new stuff here though. Got some gummy candy for the new movie. Got some of the new Little People collectors stuff. 12-inch on skateboard. Nano figs. Got a nice little end cap here. Four pack.
How about we get the one with the 5-star
Got the Real Feel T-Rex down there. Got some new Hammond collection Velociraptors. Some more 93 collection. Some Bobby Lashley up there. There's some of the turtles. And these do not have the white sticker on them, so that's cool. And there's all these turtles. Cinnamon up there. 12-inch down there. Now let's head to NECA. Alright, over in the NECA section here, we got some, look at that. Re-release of Napoleon and Attila, and then the Thug and Short Gangster. That's kind of cool, seeing those back out again. Got some of the Gargoyles Goliath over there. This is the video game version. Man, I'm glad the music ain't going nuts in here like it was at Walmart. Got some E.T. Dress Up, some Splinter. Got some Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Revenge. Some Toonie Terrors up there and some Batman 66. Got a new Ahab Predator there. Really cool looking. Is he missing an eye? Looks like he had his eye taken out. So yeah, that is it for Target. Let's head back to the man cave. We'll talk about a little bit of toy haul. All right, guys, we are done. Toy hunt out of the way. I hope you guys enjoyed, especially Needless. That's something new. You know, I used to do a lot of toy hunting at toy shops. I used to, you know, almost every week I'd have a new toy shop here on the channel that you guys could see and check out, because I'm very blessed in my area. We have like 5 or 6 very cool toy shops in this area. And I just hadn't had a lot of time to get out to those toy shops recently. And I hate that because I love promoting for those shops. And you know, the brick and mortar toy shop has got to be a tough business. It's got to be a tough business because they're constantly trying to battle with retail, you know, price of things and toy, you know, and big box retailers. So I know that's a tough world to, you know, try to build your business in. And, you know, they can't get, you know, Marvel Legends or, you know, Transformers. They can't get these things at the same price as Target and Walmart are getting them at. So sometimes they have to mark up modern stuff. Well, that makes it tough. You know, for guys like you or I, we'd rather go and get it at exactly retail, you know, at a big box retailer. If we can do that, if we can pay $24.99 at Target versus $26 or $28.99 to the toy shop, obviously, you know, that's kind of what we want to do. But at the same time, too, you want to support those local toy shops, those brick and mortar buildings. And there are times where I just pay a little more, a couple dollars more, grab something at the toy shop just to help those guys out. So one cool thing about Needless is Needless does a very, very good job of keeping things at retail or as close to retail as they possibly can. So you got to respect them for that. There's not a lot of, revenue to be had in some of those modern figures for local toy shops. They're making a couple bucks maybe on some of those figures every time they sell one. So you can imagine if they're trying to keep doors open and all they're selling is a couple modern figures here and there, that's not a lot of revenue, when you look at it that way. So you got to respect, most of the local toy shops around here do a pretty good job of trying to, keep modern toys as close to, retail as they can. And, I really appreciate that and I respect that. And I don't mind sometimes paying a little extra at a toy shop just to help those guys out. But Needless, one of my all-time favorite toy shops. They got to be one of the best in the Southeast, all the way from the ownership, just being really, really quality people, to just their inventory is awesome. The vintage inventory, if you're a G.I. Joe guy, they have, you've seen it, tons of G.I. Joe stuff, the vehicles, the figures, they got it all. The play, the big play sets, they truly have it all. So drop comments down below. Let me know what you thought of Needless. Again, if you saw something in Needless that you like, those guys will ship it to you. They've done that many a times. They enjoy working with you guys if you see something in these videos. So reach out to them, cut a deal with them. If it's something vintage, if it's modern, like I said, you kind of got the retail price is pretty much what that's going to be. But if it's vintage, I'm sure they'll work with you, get you what you need. And don't forget Sergeant Slaughter's signing there on the 29th of this month. I'll be there. There's a couple other YouTube buddies of mine that will also be there as well. It's going to be a really cool day and a really cool experience just to have Sergeant Slaughter there in Lincolnton, North Carolina, coming out to do a signing. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's jump into my haul for the week. I can't remember, and I probably should have went back and looked. Did I show this last week? This come in, I'm pretty sure, maybe last weekend or sometime, but it's Punisher #1 from his first solo series. It was a 4-part mini-series that they did, limited series of Punisher, and I absolutely love this cover. If you can see that, there's a little bit of glare, but that is just an awesome cover. There's so much emotion and just anger, and to me, this cover sums up the Punisher and what he is. It's just a cool cover. Got it in a 9.4 CGC. It's just one I've kind of always wanted and just never took the time to just go out and find and get. And I grabbed that this week. Also, SH Figuarts, the Avengers Thor. I'm going to grab, I think, the core cast in SH Figuarts from the Avengers movies. It's probably one of my all-time, favorite movie series is just starting at Iron Man and going all the way through the final Avengers movie. I have so many good memories and so much nostalgia for that. And just over the years, it has just given me a ton of enjoyment. So I figured, why not? I don't really have anything in my room that really is based on movies other than like 80s pop culture type stuff. So you got, Ghostbusters, Predator, RoboCop, all of those have a place in my man cave, but I don't have anything from some of my all-time favorite movies, which are the Avengers. So I was like, SH Figuarts does a pretty good job. I really like SH Figuarts for just the quality, the smoothness of their joints. All that's really good. So I was like, hey, let me grab, Cap, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man. Let's get to core cast. So I went ahead and picked up Thor. Amazon actually had him for a pretty good price, and I felt like this one looked pretty good. I know the face sculpts can be hit and miss. It seems like they're doing a little better on some of the newer stuff that they're doing. This is the Avengers Assemble version here. So yeah, really happy to have this added to the collection. All right, this is really cool. I'm gonna have to unbag this right here. All right, so I'm gonna tease you just a little bit, okay? So don't cheat here. I'm gonna show this. So this goes with who's in the bag. Can you guess who it is? If you can, drop a comment, let me know. If, based on this right here, you can guess who this is, okay? And again, don't cheat. Here's a gun. It goes with, you ready? This guy. Boom, Lobo. This is from the old DC Classics, DC Universe, whatever they call them. This is the Lobo figure from back then. It's a pretty tough figure to come by. I ended up finding it for a very, very fair price. And based on what this guy's going for, it's pretty ridiculous. Not only him, but we got Dog. And I have been wanting a Lobo figure for a long time in my collection. He's one of my favorite characters. He's an absolute psycho in the DC universe. I've been wanting a figure for a long time in my collection. And, you know, I wanted McFarlane to do one. He did one, but it's really more of a modern take on Lobo. While it's not a bad looking figure, it's not the figure I wanted for my collection. And I wanted something that I could kind of put in with my Mafex stuff. You can see, you know, a lot of my Mafex DC stuff back here. I still got some that are still in box. In fact, they're right over here on the floor. So I got to work on, you know, my Mafex shelf. I want to get just a Mafex shelf. There's a whole bunch up here. I don't know if you can see. There's probably 10 or 12 figures on that shelf. But I wanted a guy that could go with Mafex. And DC Universe / Classics, those would scale pretty well. They're based on like a 6-inch scale. This guy's huge. He's actually bigger than I thought he was. There's not a ton of good reviews on him out there because he's an older figure. He's been out for like 10 years. But yeah, real chains there for his hook. There's his gun. He does have the glasses. Those glasses are tough to find when you find a loose one out there. There's dog. You know, This is my Lobo, okay? This is the one I wanted. Wish McFarlane would have done something kind of more in this realm, that classic comic book style. It's cool that he didn't. Maybe at some point he will go back and kind of do that. But for now, this guy's going to be the placeholder in my collection. He looks great. He's in great condition. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to have this guy for the collection. All right, guys, last but not least, does anybody know what this is? So I'm a big Power Rangers fan, and it actually comes in kind of in 2 parts here because it is 3D printed. My buddy Chris B on Instagram has become a great friend. It's funny how you can make friends. You never met a guy in real life, but it's funny how with social media and things like that, you can really become good friends with folks. And we do. We talk quite often, especially about the hobby. He's my world traveling buddy. I certainly get to see all the cool things he does in life, but Chris hit me up and showed me some pictures of something he had 3D printed for himself. And man, my mouth just dropped open. You know, will Hasbro ever give us something like this? I don't know. But we got our Finster. So this is the Monster-Matic. And yeah, I mean, basically those two sit together. And I might even find a way just to make these two connect. I'm sure from a printing standpoint, you couldn't do that. Kind of had to split it up into 2 separate ones. And I might even have my wife do kind of some paint work on this thing just to kind of sure it up a little bit. But it's even got right here, you know, we're going to be getting a little clay monster with, is it Minotaur or one of the ones that's coming out here soon. I can't remember if it's Rita or whoever, but we're going to get a little clay monster that I'll be able to sit right here on this. So this comes off. You know, this comes off, but it's got little tracks that it can sit on there. And this makes me so excited. Dude, thank you so much for sending this out to me, for taking, trust me, I see your life on Instagram. It is super busy. For you to take the time to 3D print and ship this to me means a ton, man. I really, really greatly appreciate you. So yeah, this is going to be an awesome addition to the Power Rangers Lightning collection. We'll sit it up there, get Finster standing behind it. It's going to be really cool looking. Like I said, we might even put a little bit of paint on this thing and kind of add a little detail here and there. But man, it looks good even just like it is. You know, if I get lazy and don't want to do that, it's still a really, really cool looking machine there. So yeah, thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the toy hunt. I hope you enjoyed Needless. Drop comments down below and let me know, do you guys enjoy the toy shop hunts, just to give you something different, to get kind of out of the norm of the brick and mortar Target and Walmart. That a lot of times you just see a lot of the same stuff that we saw last week. That was a little bit the case this week. We did see some new stuff, but it ended up being a pretty cool toy hunt. Nothing I picked up that I needed this week, but yeah, it was a good, enjoyable toy hunt between Needless and then the big box retailers having a couple new things. So let me know what you're finding out there. Did you enjoy this toy hunt? What do you like about it? I'm always down for constructive feedback, guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind as you're watching my videos. Never hesitate to let me know what you think, and hit that like button if you do enjoy it. That's it, guys. I hope to see you back next week. Until then.